Yeah, good morning. Let us start our discussion on one of the SSOS lab program. The program goes like this. Design, develop and implement a C or Java program to generate machine code using triples for the statement. So this is the statement. For this statement, you have to generate a machine code or intermediate code. So the input for this program will be triples. So triples are 3-code address is an intermediate format where the given expression is divided into smaller expressions and then it is evaluated. For this expression, 3-code corresponding 3-code address form or 3 address form is as follows. That is, minus b is stored into a temporary variable t1 and addition of the arguments c and d is stored in a temporary variable t2. Finally, the results in this temporary variable t1 and t2 are multiplied and stored in one more temporary variable t3. So, t3 is a variable which consists of the result of evaluated expression. So this T3 should be finally moved to an variable A. So we'll see more of this. So if we take the first 3 address form, that is T1 is equal to minus B, here the operator is minus. The argument 1 is B, right? And T1 will be your temporary variable. As we have already seen in microprocessor, for all the basic operations that we perform, that is for all basic arithmetic operation, we require a register and we will be using instructions like move, add, subtract, multiply and divide. So there are the first type of expression is loading, where you are trying to load the value into the register. The next operation is the actual arithmetic operation that you can perform. This can be done by using the mnemonics add, subtract, multiply and divide. Finally, once you get the result after performing the arithmetic operation, this has to be stored back into the variable. So, for this particular triples, that is T1 is equal to minus P, what should happen is it has to create a machine code or intermediate code, that is this value minus B should be loaded into register or not. So how can you do this? You are moving minus B into register R0. That is, you are loading the value to the register. Once minus B is stored in R0, since R0 is the register which is required in all the operation, this value is stored in a temporary variable T1. So this is the intermediate code generation for the first line in your triple. Similarly, for the second line, what we need to do? We have to first evaluate the left hand side of the operator. So here we are moving the content C to R0 and what we have to do? We have to add D to R0. Here we are performing addition operator. The result will be stored in your register R0. So this has to be moved to some other temporary variable, say T2. Once you have stored the result of addition to the register T0, we can move to the next triple or your 3-code address. That is, now we have the results in T1 and T2 register. So we are performing multiplication operation between T1 and T2 and this result is stored in some another temporary variable T3. So what we are doing here? We are moving the contents of T1 to R0. So we are loading the contents of T1 to R0 and multiplying it with the contents of T2. So once the multiplication is performed, the result of the multiplication will be stored in R0. So this has to be again moved to a temporary variable T3. So in this step you are storing the result of the evaluation of the arithmetic expression into the temporary register T3. So finally what we need to do, the result which is stored in T3 should be moved to variable A. So you are loading the result which is stored in T3 to R0, and finally you are moving the result which is stored in R0 into A, because directly you cannot assign the value stored in the register T3 to variable A. So you require register R0 in order to first load the contents of T3 to R0, and finally from R0 you will copy the result of evaluation of the arithmetic expression into A. So this is how you need to generate an intermediate code. All this is intermediate code. So intermediate code is generated in assembly language. So we'll see at the C program. So here these are the preprocessor directives. So we are using stdio.h, that is your standard input output library, and followed by standard library, and we are using C type because most of our array is of character type. So in this C line we are creating arrays of length 2 in order to hold operator. Similarly we are creating argument 1, argument 2 and result array of length 5 each in order to evaluate the expression. So this is your main function, because in the program it has the input is in file and output should also be stored in file. There is a need to create two files. So we'll create the file pointers, that is fp1 and fp2 are two file pointers which are created. Now using one of the file pointer, that is fp1, we will open the input.txt in read mode. So this is your input file, right? Similarly fp2 is another file pointer where one more file is opened, that is output.txt is opened in write mode. So what we need to do is we have to scan each line in the input.txt and we have to perform the operation. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to convert the triples to their what format? Into their intermediate code format. So we will see what is the content of input.txt. So in your input.txt, the content should be t1 minus b equals question mark, t2 is equal to c plus d, t3 is t1 star t2 and at3 equals question mark. So this is the content of your input.txt. Fine. So what we are to do, you can either create a text file separately or at the terminal also you can create the file. So your input will be in your triple format. So once it is in 3 code format or 3 address format, the file is open now. So we need to scan the very first line of the file input.txt, and here using the file pointer fp1 we are trying to find what is the result, what is the argument 1, argument 2 and operator. In this case we will first check, we will compare the string whether the operator is plus. If the operator is plus, what we need to do, because your plus is a binary operator, it means it has 2 arguments and a result. So using fprintf you will write move argument 1 to R0. Similarly add argument 2 to R0 and the result of the addition will be stored in your R0. So the result has to be the result which is in R0 should be stored in a result or a temporary variable. Similarly, if the operator scanned from your compiler is star, you have to move the argument 1 to R0 and multiply it with argument 2. So whatever result that you have got after multiplication will be stored in your R0. So this has to be stored to the result or in some temporary variable. If the scanned operator is a minus or a subtract operator, in this case you have to move the argument 1 to R0, subtract argument 2 with R0, and finally the result of subtraction will be stored in R0. This has to be stored into result. Then if the operator scanned through your string comparison is divide, then similarly you will move the argument 1 to R0 and divide R0 with argument 2. The result that you got after division is stored in the register R0. So this has to be stored into a result or one of the temporary variable. As soon as you get equals as an operator in your string comparison, it means that you have already executed or you have already evaluated the expression, and now it is time to store the result or assign the result to the variable. So in this case, the result which is there in result should be moved to R0, and the R0 will now have the overall result of the evaluated expression. So this has to be printed to the actual variable or result. Once this is done, you will close FP1, close FP2 and come out of the program. Why should you close the file pointer? It is a best practice to close the file pointers which are not in use, so that it saves the memory. It is one of the memory management strategy. So automatically it will handle the memory management issues. So to start with, this is a C program. So it has to be stored with extension C. So you will open the file, type in the or key in the C program. Once that is done, the next step is to create your input.txt. So it can be created by using your cat command, cat, and this greater than symbol is a redirection operator. It means that whatever you type in the console should be stored in your text file input.txt. This is the input which is in 3 code address or triples. So using the triples, you are storing the intermediate result, that is your expression is now stored in a form of a 3 address code. So this will be stored in your input file. Then what you have to do is compile the C program as cclab.c. After compilation, it would have been created an object file. So in order to execute it, you will say ./a.out. So this will create an intermediate code, or intermediate code is generated and it is stored in a text file output.txt. Remember, we are using scanf and fprintf in the program. So the result will not be displayed here. It will be stored in file output.txt. In order to view the contents of output.txt, you can use the command cat output.txt. So this is same as whatever we have discussed at the starting of the lecture. So -b is stored into register R0. This is the first step. So once this is done, this R0 should be stored in a temporary variable T1. So this is done using move T1 comma R0. So this is the first operation that we are doing in the bytecode address. For T1 minus B equals, this is the corresponding intermediate code generated. Next line is T2 C plus D. So what does that mean? Add C and D and store the result in T2. So you have to say move R0 comma C. So C is moved into R0. For that you are adding the contents of D. So where will be the result now? The result will be stored in R0, but that has to be stored in temporary register T2. So you will say move the contents of R0 to register T2. Similarly, the third triple is you have to multiply T1 T2 and store the result in T3. So how you will do this? You will say move R0 comma T1 and multiply T2 with contents of R0, and the result will be stored in R0 now. So this result should be moved to T3. So now T3 will consist of the result after evaluating the expression, but this has to be stored to a variable A. Directly you cannot store the contents of register to a variable, so you require an intermediate register in between. So what you supposed to do? You have to move T3 to R0 and finally move R0 to the variable A. So this is the intermediate code which is generated for the 3 address code or triple. This is the triple for the expression A is equal to minus B star C plus D. Thank you.